Alright, welcome to another video, and this will be on live and extract. I'm gonna make it short as possible, just as I always say. So this is just a simple demonstration about live and extract data. Now, I believe you have a prior knowledge because there's more of a makeup class. We've discussed this before about live and extracts, but regardless, I'll still go over it, but not to take much time. Now, on Tableau Desktop Public Edition, which I'm currently on, we don't have the privilege to choose whether to use the extract option or to connect our data on live using a live connection. So what do we do? First of all, let me connect to dataset so that what I'm saying can make a little bit of sense. I'll click on Microsoft Excel. I have a file somewhere. Alright, so I have live and extract connection. I'll click on open. So let's open. It's over done for that. Okay, alright. Now can you see what we have on the data source? Now this is what your screen is going to change into when you connect to a data source. You remember when I was going through the overview, the interface, I said when you click on data source, you were seeing this window. But I said when you're connected to a data, this is what you'll be seeing for the data source, and it is not the worksheet area. I hope you remember. So if I click on this place, this is when I see the worksheet area. But if I click on data source, can you see this is what I get? Right. So quick one, this is the name of the file we connected to, and we're seeing sheet 1. By default, when you have only one worksheet, you would always have your file picked on. It will always be on this canvas by default. Tableau will pick it for you, but whenever you have more than one file, Tableau will not do that because it won't choose for you which file or which worksheets from your workbook that you uploaded that you connected to that you want to work with. Alright, that's that about that. Now if you take a look at this place, you have a very small data set, and it's just for demonstration purpose. We have date and we have targets, right? It could be sales. I'll just leave it as target, and let's say we want to create a visualization with this. Now looking at this place, right, so by default, if you were to be on Tableau desktop, the paid version will have an option right here close to this area where we'll have live or extract. So we can either connect to the data live or connect with it on extracts. Now what's the difference? The difference is that you get real-time updates when you're connected live. Of course, there might be some lagging network issue depending on the kind of data set you're connected to and the source, right? And you when you're connected to the chat, you just don't get the live update. So they both have their pros and cons. You can do it to read more. Of course, I might be posting a link later in the Telegram channel where you can read up more on that or post some articles related to it. Yeah, so let's move on. So you see the option somewhere around there, but because we are on Tableau public, we don't get the option. So by default, we work with an extract data. Now, a single database icon shows that it is a live data, but when an extract is created, it shows a double icon with an arrow showing that, okay, we are picking from the original data set. Do you understand? Now, it doesn't mean because we are on Tableau desktop, we are shut out, so we are entirely limited. We can always refresh our data to get the update as well. Okay, so let's put that into demonstration. Always ensure that before you come to your sheet 1, you have a worksheet on this canvas, else you'll be seeing a red icon. Now if I come here, let me show you that quickly. Can you see everything is fine here? But when I go back to my data source and I remove it and I come here, can you see I'm seeing this red icon right here showing that, oh, there's an error, something is going on, you don't have any data to work with, and if you see this place is now blank, right? So let's undo that. The button here, right, you remember undo, right? So now we have our sheet back, and I can go back to sheet 1. So now we are seeing all of that, and the red icon is no more there, and we can see our data, our fields here. All right, quickly, let's create a simple visualization. I'll drag the date into this place, and I said it's the same as dragging into column, right? So I'll drag it here. All right, can you see that it jumped into column right there? So it's as simple as that. And I'll put targets on this place. Okay, not showing me the option again. Let me just drop it here into the rows, and we have this. I'll quickly change this to a bar chart first. All right, and I'll swap it. Now everything is aggregated by default. Tableau aggregated everything, so I'm just having a single year. Of course, we can either click on this plus button to have more, click on it to have for each month, right? And if I don't want the quarters, I can remove this like this, and I can remove this, so I'm having only the months. Another way you could have done that is click on the drop down and select months from here. Now if you look at the data we have from July, August, September, October, November, and December. Let me show you quickly how to check it. Can you see this option, view data, right beside this filter, right beside this search bar, above your fields? So you see this button. If you click on it now, can you see it pops up your data, so you can see what you have in your Excel file without opening it in Excel. All right, so you can see what we have. We have 7th, which is July, 30th of July, 30th of August, 30th of September, 30th of October, November, December. So that was why we saw what's it called earlier. We saw year. So we added more granularity so that we can see more detail. We want to see them in years, and we can see the bars. Now what happens if this data is modified? We don't get an update. It doesn't show. But does that mean when we now refresh or when we now get an update, we have to start our visualization all over again? Well, no. The answer is no. We are still safe. Okay, but quickly let me take this out. Can you see we have up to what? December. So let me take this out and go. Let me switch. All right, so this is the file. This is the Excel file. If you can see, it's the same data. So I'll just add more data to this. So let's see if we can just duplicate this. Okay, 2025. All right, so now I've added some data for 2025. So I can just say, let's just pick this, put it here, pick this, put it here, and just enter 4,900 here. All right. Now we have updated this data. Of course, we'll save it. Control S to save. You can see that quick row, that loading state. So it is saved, or you can click here, or ensure you click File and you go to Save. So by that, it's saved. Control S will do that faster. All right. So now I've updated the data. Let me switch back. Now I'm on Tableau. Okay. Now we don't see that. What do? Do we have to start over again? No. We're safe. All we have to do is come on this database icon, and I said an extract has a double database icon. Can you see that? We're not having one anymore, we're having two. Let me show you again from here. Data source. Can you see we are having one here? Somewhat representing the live data we have not decided yet, right? And here, sheet 1, we are having double database icon showing that it is an extract. That is, this is extracted from this. Do you understand? All right, so let's continue. So how do we get an update to our visualization? All we have to do is right click on this connection, this extract. Now do not be confused that this is just the name, live extract connection. I can rename it to demo for the sake of this. Demo on live extract. Okay. All right. Okay. So I can, okay, don't mind the spelling, just ignore it. I have to change it, extract like that. Okay. So now all I have to do is right click on this data source right here, this data, and you see refresh. Now pay attention, as long as we hit this refresh button, our visualization will be updated automatically. So let's check that out. Don't forget that we stopped at December, July to December. So let's refresh. Yeah, you're gonna get this pop-up. Just click on yes. Let's wait for that. right away. Right away. Now we are seeing January, February, March, April, May. Now, of course, this is not the way it's supposed to be because this is 2025. But this is not in the scope of this video. I'm just gonna stop it here. It is long enough already, so I'm sure you take note of that, and that's how you can work with an extract on Tableau desktop and still get the real-time updates. All right, see you in the next one.